Oakley, thank you. See, Harry said I was slow. Maybe this explains why my voice is kind of cracked a little bit. Man. Orna, hello, hello. All right, now it's time. We don't go into a deserted mall. Let's actually go into a mall with some people inside. Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate you. The mall's open until 10 p.m. We got one more hour left. Look at this right here.
Wow.
Up close and personal. Tallest building in all of China. This is the tallest structure in all of China. Tallest building. Third tallest building in all of the world. Synergy. I know I've been streaming a lot. We got to go hard, y'all. We got to go hard. Y'all know how I feel about life. We got to go hard. Let's continue to move along. The J Hotel is up there, and I think our buffet lunch should be in this building tomorrow on the 56th floor, right here. It's called the 3-piece set over here. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the most iconic buildings here in Shanghai. Let's continue. Let's go into the mall. Why you girl? Thank you. What is up, Tristan? What is up, everybody? Good morning, everybody back home in the States. Thank you for tuning in. Look at this. I'm telling y'all, man. Shanghai. Tar Heel, babe. Good morning. Shanghai is like shopping, shopping, shopping. It's all about the shopping, y'all. Look at this. Man, every time I come here, I feel broke. That's what happens. Every time I come to Shanghai, I feel broke, y'all. Let's go into the mall, y'all. Let's go into the mall. The mall closes at 10 o'clock, so we got 1 hour left before it closes. There should be much fewer people. Let's go into the mall. I'm telling you, I feel broke every time I come to Shanghai. Look at this. Man, this is like a movie out of the Tron. You ever seen a Tron movie? It's crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. Look at this. That's the Shangri-La Hotel right there. Good morning, everybody. We are walking into the mall now. Hopefully they'll let me stream. Shanghai IFC Mall. Let's go this way. Go this way, right here. Good morning, everybody back home in the United States. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello in Florida. Morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. I know a lot of y'all would never think this is China, but this is what Shanghai looks like. It's absolutely incredible. Last time I was here for the Shanghai Auto Show last year. I didn't even stay around to come and do this. I just went to the auto show and I left. For everybody who's watching right now, man, let me give you a piece of my mind. You know, there's a lot of things that have happened on this trip. Let me tell you guys how I feel about coming to Shanghai. I've been streaming for about 3 months now, just over 3 months. And this is the first time I'm streaming in Shanghai. I have to be honest with you, man. When everybody who's watching back home in America, coming to Shanghai makes me appreciate my home city, the city that I live in, Shenzhen, so much more. You know what I'm saying? There's something about Shanghai that just doesn't really vibe with me. You know, I like this city. It's a nice city. You know what I'm saying? But I just like Shenzhen so much better. You know, they're both tier 1 cities in China. But I just like Shenzhen so much better. And every time I'm here in Shanghai, I am well reminded of why I like it. You know, let me give you guys some examples, man. It's just like when I live in Shenzhen, everybody in Shenzhen is an immigrant. Everybody in Shenzhen comes from somewhere else in China. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is from like all over the country. So there's really no such thing as, and also I love the Cantonese people. The Cantonese people are so down to earth. They're so friendly. Their food is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So every time I come to Shanghai, it makes me miss home even more. Where I live in 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. Know everybody. Now this right here has to be, as you're walking in here. Look, let me stand right here, y'all. Look at this. This has to be one of the nicest malls, not only in Shanghai, but in the entire country. I'm gonna kind of pan kind of slow. And that's why you ain't gonna see a lot of people. That's why you ain't gonna see a lot of people, because everything here is expensive. Everything here is very, very expensive, y'all. Look at this. Beautiful. Now, for all the Americans who are watching back home, this right here represents the best of what Shanghai and probably what China has to offer to the world. I mean, everything is all lit up. Everything is beautiful. It smells great in here. So let's walk around and see what this mall has. But who shops here? Not me. Not me. Look how empty it is. I mean, granted, it's a Wednesday night. It's almost closing time. Look at this right here. Not a lot of folks. So let's walk around. Let's walk around, y'all. Beautiful. Let's see what kind of stores they have over here. And please let me know how the signal is. Hopefully the signal stays good. Now look at all these brands right here. This is a Swiss watch brand. It's called Blancpain. Blancpain. Look at this. Look at the way these stores are decorated. Look at this. Man, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Now, when you look at a place like this, when you look at a place like this, it's one of those things where, like, when I'm out here and I'm shopping, let me get rid of that word shopping, and I'm browsing, I always feel like I'm being judged by the salesperson. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I walk in, they're always judging me. And look at Harry. Okay, now you can see a little bit better in this light right here. Look at Harry's back shoulder. Look at the color of his t-shirt and how worn it's become. Look at this right here. That's hard work, everybody. So I feel like when me and Harry, the way we're dressed, when we step into a store, we're gonna get judged. And I don't like that feeling. So this is why I don't really come to these stores very much. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to come to these stores. This is a PJ store right here. Beautiful. I know, I'm telling y'all, man. That's why I kind of like to do my shopping online. Ain't nobody gonna judge me behind a computer, you know, behind my phone. I do my shopping online. It's Mont Blanc right here. You guys can see, man, when you're at the top end mall in China, at the best malls in China, IFC in Shanghai, Deji in Nanjing, Wanxiangchen, the Wanxiang City in Shenzhen, it's all, so many of them are American and European brands. Look at this. This is European Jaeger. This is JLC right here. One of the nicest watchmakers in the world. Take it from someone who does collect watches. Look at this. Montclair. Now see this right here, Montclair. Look at this. Beautiful. We're in Shanghai, China, everybody. We're in Shanghai, China. I've never been to Dubai, but I would imagine when you go to Dubai, it will look something similar to this. Look at this Hermes right here. Now, me and Harry are not even gonna try to enter this store. This is a store where I'm not even gonna try to enter, okay? Now, they will let me in, and they will probably give me very good service, but me and Hermes ain't got nothing in common. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't be mistaken by the word M-E, me and Hermes. Me and Hermes ain't got nothing in common. If me and Hermes ran into each other in the street, okay, we ain't even gonna recognize each other. Let's continue to move along. This is the Hermes store right here. Check this out. If you guys know, you know. Donna, thank you. If you guys know, you know. Hey, Claudia, thank you for joining the Discord group. Thank you. Look at this, American brands everywhere. Look at that Celine right here. Donna, thank you. You have to pay to play. And Pirate Chick, I ain't paying, so I ain't playing. Donna, thank you so much for the bracelet. Let's keep moving, everybody. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel is also here in this building. Donna, thank you so much for the hand hearts. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a gorgeous, I will say this is a gorgeous mall. Look at the store right here. This is what Hermes looks like up front. Beautiful. Now, my question is this. For those of you that have been to Dubai and you go to the Dubai Mall, is it as empty as this? Like before closing time? Now, granted, we're only an hour from closing time. Elle, thank you so much, Elle. Thank you. We're only an hour from closing time. Is it as empty as this? Look, it's also as empty as this? Lisa, thank you. No, it's very crowded. Not where you went, right? This. Let's walk around a little bit more. No, L, no. Due south, thank you. You know, this is what's kind of crazy because I see a lot of Americans telling me, like, I think Tina, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Tina. Hi, Shayna, thank you for moderating. Now, here's the question I have. Here's the question I have for folks who live in what's it called? Chicago. Lady Death, thank you. For the folks who live in Chicago, there's a very nice mall in Chicago called Water Tower. Water Tower. How is Water Tower doing? Is there a lot of folks on Water Tower on a weekday like this? Look at this. Fendi. Hermes store right here. Exactly. Saint Laurent. You know, and you know what else I don't see? You know what else I don't see? Is I don't see a lot of foreigners here in this mall. Man, Tessa, thank you. Now, let me hold my hand a little bit steady. As we're walking through IFC Mall here in Shanghai, this is the nicest, in my opinion, it's the nicest mall in Shanghai. The entire ground floor, which anchors the entire mall, the best brands are going to be on the ground floor. You can see Tiffany, that's an American brand. Well, it's been bought out by LVMH, but it's still an American brand in my eyes. You guys could see, look at this. See, I can't be going into a store like this, man. They all dressed in suits. Look at the way me and Harry are dressed. Look at the way me and Harry are dressed. Look at Harry. I should actually send Harry in there just to get their reaction. See how they will treat Harry. It'd be a very good social experiment to see how they treat young Harry over here. Let's see how they treat him. That'd actually be a real good social experiment. Eric's, thank you. Yo, I feel like the most poorly dressed person here. But I love it though. Let's continue to move along. Let's not spend too much time at this mall because I want to take you guys to the what's it called? To the Huangpu River on the Pudong side. Look at this. Man. Look at this. Yes, L, absolutely. 110,000 square meters, absolutely. Huge. This place is huge. Let's continue to move along, y'all. You know what's interesting? Make sure y'all follow the channel, everybody back home in the United States. I stream every day from China, 2 to 3 times a day. This is actually our 4th live stream. Blissful. Thank you. It's 6 stories tall. Absolutely. Look at this. All right. Look at this. I'm not really trying to go blissful dreams thing. I ain't trying to really go floor by floor, everybody. I ain't trying to go floor by floor. You know, there's a lot of things here I can't afford, so I ain't really trying to go floor by floor. You know what I mean? Just give y'all a little preview. Look at this Louis Vuitton right here. Man, I am in Shanghai, China. See, they got a little Rolex store popping. Man, look at this LV right here. Man, this is nice. Scott Whipple, thank you. Good morning, everybody back home stateside. Good morning, good morning. Look at this. Man, how many floors? Total 6 floors here. Look at this. Beautiful. Everybody, please continue to tap on your screen and send those free likes. It really helps the channel. It really helps the channel. We are doing our evening live stream here. What the hell is this? What is that? Wiggins, thank you. See, that explains the smell we have in here in this mall. It is misty and humid outside. We got this little robot over here standing. Look at this. We got this What does it smell like, Harry?
No.
What's it smell like? No smell? This dude over here. Look at this. I don't think they have they have food court. They have restaurants. I'm not sure if they have a food court. Look at this. This is the gathering of all the bougie brands, y'all. Here comes the usual suspect, Rolex. Love for CAC. Tessa. Thank you. Thank you. Little Rock, Arkansas. Yeah, shit, that's exactly what it smells like. It smells like money. Now this I like. Michelle, thank you. This I like right here. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this, y'all. See, this is what happens at a Rolex store. You go in, Broly, thank you. This is what happens at a Rolex store, everybody. You go into the Rolex store, you tell them what you would like, and they politely tell you why you can't have it. Nana COVID, Big Oliver, thank you. This is what happens at the Rolex store. You go into the Rolex store, you politely tell them, here's what I would like to have. And then they tell you, this is the reason why you can't have it. That's how a Rolex works now. You tell them what you want, and they say, nice, sir. Now get out. Look at this. Now this is the hottest brands right here. This is the hottest stuff. El Houthi, Blissful, thank you. I got some nice watches here, but the problem is you can't buy any of them. Big O, look at this. You like this, huh, Big O? He said, nice, get out. Exactly right, look at this. Look at the Explorer 2s, the Explorers. Look at the subs over here. See, you can look, but you can't have. because they ain't gonna sell it to you. Nana COVID, Big O, El Houthi, thank you. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Look at how empty this mall is. Big O, thank you. Look at this, man. This place, we gotta get up out of here. Let's do 5 more minutes of this and let's walk towards the river. Wiggins, Cody, thank you. I always wondered. Man, beautiful, beautiful. Look at all these folks over here just standing outside. Hardly any people outside. It's crazy. Look at this. This place is called IFC in Guojing. It's called Guojing Mall here in Shanghai, China. We are at IFC Mall. It is absolutely beautiful out here. This is a great place to walk around. But the problem is there's really nothing here for someone like me who is just, you know, I'm here to work. I'm not here to buy any of these things. Look at this. Look at this right here. Man, I know I got a side eye, man. You're feeling some type of way about me. Look, Nana COVID, thank you. Even Harry's taking photos of this. Look at this. Even Harry's taking photos. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, Lord. Look at this. Man, look at this. Beautiful. Make sure y'all follow the channel. I am a Chinese American from the state of North Carolina, everybody. From the state of North Carolina, we stream every single day from China, 2 to 3 times a day. Show you guys what real China looks like. We can go up one more floor, show y'all the second floor, and then it's time to get out of this mall. Pretty. Very, very pretty, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Now, as I was saying, y'all, this is why I think China and America has so much in common in this regard. Is when you're walking into a mall like this, there's so much fewer people. So much fewer people. Look, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. Okay? The luxury industry in China, especially the European brands, they are having a tough year. They had a very, very tough year last year. Their sales are down. For a lot of these brands, their sales are down because a lot of Chinese consumers have been hit hard by the property, by the value of their property, their homes no longer going up. Their housing prices are flatlining in many parts of the country. And when your housing price doesn't go up, it doesn't make you feel that wealthy anymore and makes you more reticent to spend. So that's why a lot of these luxury places are not doing well at all. Melissa, Berta, thank you. A lot of empty spaces. Now, the wealthy are still spending. The middle class is really tightening their belts. Berta, Melissa, thank you. And I think it's the same way back home in the United States as well, with the inflation that's hitting. But you know what is doing really well in China, though? You know what is really doing well? Discount stores, discount e-commerce stores like Pinduoduo, like TheMo, like the Chinese version of TheMo in America, in China is called Pinduoduo. They are doing amazing, everybody. They are doing amazing. Their profits are so high, they are doing amazing. But I think for everybody back home in America, our pockets are being squeezed by all the inflation that's going around. China's a little bit different. China right now doesn't really have inflation the way that we do back home in America. They don't have that inflation problem that we have, but what they do have is a earning. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is in the last 10 years, man, property prices have been going crazy in China. People feeling wealthy. You know, when your home is worth more, Ash 55, thank you for the roses. When your home is worth more, it makes you more willing to spend. You know what I'm saying? Housing prices were going up, doubling every other year. Like every 2 years, housing prices were doubling. People were willing to spend. Now look at this mall. Not a lot of people here at all, everybody. Ash 55, thank you. Not a lot of folks here at all. Look at this. Now, granted, it's past 9 p.m. and we're almost at closing time here. It's very late out here. Ash 55, thank you. It is very late out here, past 9 p.m. Shanghai isn't a nightlife city the way that a Guangzhou or a Changsha is. I've noticed that this city is very quiet after 9, 10 p.m. But you guys can see, just look at how empty this place is. Now, during the day, there's a lot of folks. But here's the other thing that I've noticed, everybody. There tends to be a lot of folks who are walking around and joining the fun and just taking in the sights. Cat, Ash 55, thank you. But I'm not noticing as many transactions. I'm not noticing as many purchases. So I think the people of China and the people of America, we're facing similar problems caused by different issues. In America, it's inflation. It's the inflation that's killing us. Everything is so much more expensive, from everyday essentials to rent to even property prices. But I think here's a little bit different. I think here it's the fact that people, their assets are no longer rising. And for a lot of folks here in China, their property prices are actually getting cheaper, meaning the prices are falling. So it's making you feel not as wealthy, so it's making you less willing to spend. Let's walk around the second floor. So you guys, this is why everybody who's watching right now, I encourage you to follow my channel if you haven't, because I'm a Chinese American who lives in China. I love the United States, and I also love China. China's the place where I was born before we immigrated to the United States. And I love to give you guys a fair view, a fair shake of what China looks like. You know what I'm saying? No bias, just show you guys what the country looks like, and y'all can form your own opinions. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can form your own opinions. So this is what I love to do. We stream every single day from China, 2 to 3 times a day. Make sure y'all follow the channel, everybody. Please make sure y'all follow the channel. Look how empty this place is, man. It's crazy. I get a view from here. Kat, thank you so much, everybody. Good morning, everybody back home in the United States. I always want to give you an unbiased view. Tina Russo, thank you for the heart me. I always want to give you guys an unbiased view. Zia Dragon, thank you, of what China looks like. This is the IFC mall here in Shanghai, one of the fanciest malls in the city of Shanghai with the nicest brands. Elvis, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, how many of y'all watching are watching me for the first time? Big O, thank you. We got over 215,000 followers now on TikTok. Click that follow button. How many of y'all seeing me for the first time? Me, right here, Ash55, Jeffrey. Cool. We stream every single day. So we were at the Great Wall of China. Captain, Ash55, thank you. We were at Disneyland, Shanghai, just 2 days ago. We streamed for 10 hours from Disneyland, Shanghai. So we're gonna go to cool places everywhere in China. Make sure y'all follow the channel. This is a store you can actually walk into. This is a nice store. I actually think about getting one of these things for my mom. This is Goyard right here. Ash55, Rodolito, thank you. Look at this Goyard store. I ain't gonna go too deep inside because I can't afford anything in here. Ash55, thank you. Look at this, Goyard. No? All right, cool. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Black Widow, thank you. I call it Goyard, as in that's what Carolina's gonna do against West Virginia today, this weekend. Goyard. We're gonna hit some home runs. Ash55, Black Widow, thank you. It's a French brand. I call it Goyard. And we're gonna go yard this weekend against West Virginia. That's what Carolina's gonna do. We're going to the Super Regionals. We're about to go yard against West Virginia. Watch, Ash55, Black Widow, Shayna. Thank you. We're trying to go to the College World Series, baby. I graduated from the University of North Carolina, so I love UNC. Ash55, Jason, thank you. I ain't worried about no French go yard. I'm worried about go yard this weekend. We gonna hit some home runs this weekend. By the way, you see how stuck up that salesperson was? He was like, no filming. See, I ain't gonna argue, man. I just got up out of there, man. See, there's no point arguing at a place like this. Everybody, all these salespeople, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. Let me tell you this. If I was a VIP there, I bet you I could film. Because me and Harry looking like 2 potatoes, they don't let us film. But if I was a VIP at that store and I spent a lot of money with Goyard, they would let me film everything. Believe it. Believe it. Ash55, thank you. Look at Av B.
Thank you.
Look at Av B right here. Thank you, Av B. Thank you, Ash55. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. If I was a VIP there, they would let me film whatever I wanted. Ash55, thank you. And this is hey, look, what you mean dress better? This is all I got. I've been on the road for 3 weeks. We only pack 1 suitcase. In the case of Harry over here, that's his entire luggage right here. He travels for 3 weeks with this book bag. That's all he has. This is his nicest clothes. This is my nicest clothes, y'all. That's all we got, y'all. That's literally all we got. Look at this. This Chinese shirt over here. Man, look at this. The English is about to go missing by the time this trip is over.
Welcome to China.
Welcome to China. He ain't gonna have no. That whole thing's gonna be worn off by the end of this trip. Look, I don't know a lot, but I do know from what's it called? From Cardi B. This is the red bottom shoes. I do know from Cardi B. This is the red bottom shoes, the Louboutins. Beautiful. Keep moving. I ain't going to this store. Me and this store ain't never crossed paths before in this life. Cool. Beautiful. Get up out of here. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it, man. We just two down-to-earth guys who try to show you. We're going to go to Thailand. And when we go to Thailand, man, I'm so excited to go to Thailand. Thailand is one of my favorite countries in the world, other than America and China. I love Thailand. I love the Thai people. And I also love Thai food. So when we start streaming in Thailand, Rome, thank you. You guys are gonna see malls that are even bigger and fancier than this. Thailand, especially Bangkok, is some of the craziest malls I've ever seen. Make sure y'all follow the channel. We should be in Bangkok sometime in the next 2 months during shoulder season for the tourists. But we're gonna go back the way we came in. One last word of note, Brendan, thank you for the tiny diny. As we're streaming from here in IFC, we're gonna get up out of here. Just look at the fact that, first of all, it is almost closed, but look at how few people there are here. This place is totally empty. Now, during the day, there's a lot of folks here who come and shop, who come and walk around. But once again, I have to tell you, I don't know how it is back home in America, but back here in China, a lot of luxury stores, their sales are down big time. For a lot of these European brands, I would imagine Celine is one of them, their sales are down big time, down 10, 15%, dragging it down. Now, you saw Apple's earning report. Apple down in China as well. Huawei competition, people cutting down their spending, so people waiting to upgrade their phones. You can see this mall right here, 9 o'clock on a Wednesday evening. Really not a lot of folks here. What is doing well in China right now, the discount stores. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what a discount Amazon looks like. That's Pinduoduo right here. Those stores are printing money because folks are downgrading their purchases. They're trying to save money. This is the moment when discount stores are shining. They are shining bright. Stores like this right here, Mont Blanc, like this one right here, not doing too well. Man, Neep is here. Thank you so much, Neep. Thank you. For everybody who's watching back home in the States, I read this report that during the peak of the pandemic, when all the government handouts was happening, we actually had, I think it was a crazy number. Replicant, thank you so much, Replicant. I think the Americans had an average, the total American savings during the pandemic was in the trillions. We had trillions of dollars in the bank, thanks to all the government handouts, thanks to all the boost, all the assistance programs. Now, what I read is we are now in the red. Total savings has completely evaporated on average. So now a lot of folks are in debt. A lot of folks are in debt 3 years out of the pandemic. Now, there's still a lot of folks with a lot of savings, but the overall number, from what I understand, is way lower than it was during COVID. So folks are not spending that much. Same thing here in China, but it's for different reasons. Now, I will say this. China has done an amazing job of controlling inflation. Inflation is totally under control here. There is no inflation. I'm not seeing any inflation here. The problem is people are having a hard time earning money. There's a lot of layoffs at the big tech companies. Alibaba just laid off 10,000 employees in the first 2 quarters of this year. 10,000 employees, Alibaba, 10,000 employees laid off. So there's a lot of layoffs happening in the tech sector. Even ByteDance, I think the company that owns TikTok, they've closed down some of their divisions that wasn't profitable, that wasn't going anywhere, laying off folks. There's a lot of layoffs going on here. Jay Lin, thank you. Thank you so much. And this is the other thing I wanted to tell you guys as we about to go walk along the river on the Pudong side. Lasco, thank you so much, Lasco. The Chinese economy is extremely resilient because it is an economy of over 1 billion people. However, the biggest issue that the Chinese economy is facing is not, in my opinion, not the property sector. In my opinion, the property sector will fix itself. Prices are already very high. The biggest problem that I see, and I don't know if this is a problem back home in America, is really for folks like Harry over here in his age bracket who just graduated college. Every single year, 8, 9, 10 million fresh college graduates. It used to mean something in my father's generation for you to graduate from college in China, but now college students are everywhere in China. What kind of jobs do you give them? How do they make a living? How do you lower the youth unemployment rate? I think that's the biggest problem that has to be addressed. And I think that's what I see here, is that the government's putting a lot of effort on reducing youth unemployment. They're actually giving out, by the way, so for us, for me, what do I call this? I am a Chinese American. So my company registered in China is under a kind of a joint ownership between an American and a Chinese. There's actually incentives for us to hire someone like Harry. We can actually get I'm not sure if you can call it a tax rebate, but you can get like a one-time incentive, a small amount of money and not a significant amount of money, just for me to hire Harry and pay for his Social Security, pay for his health care. You get a one-time benefit from the government. So Chinese government's doing a lot of things to try to raise that unemployment, to lower that unemployment level among the young people. And here's the crazy thing about it. Next month, oh, actually, this is June already. 大学生几月份毕业啊? What month do you guys graduate in college? Now, they graduate now, right? This is the craziest thing about it. Thank you, Marlene. Is that there's another 10 million college graduates about to hit the job market this month. Another 10 million college graduates are hitting the Chinese job market at the end of this month. So these are numbers that for us back home in America, it's hard for us to understand because our country doesn't have as many people as China, but you're graduating 9-10 million college students every single year. They got to have jobs. They need to have employment. Tessa Wilson, thank you. All right, everybody, let's continue to walk around Pudong. Please make sure you follow the channel. 我们去那个星巴克，就是我给你定位。Let's go to start. Let's go right across. Let's go right to the bay. Let's go look at the Huangpu River from the side. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. This is beautiful. Lasco, thank you for the live on air. Thank you. No goofy hat today. There's no sun out here. No goofy hat. Beautiful. Now, I am very bullish. I'm bullish on America. I am bullish on China. I am so bullish on these two countries because of the people that live in it. Hope, thank you for the bracelets. I love the people that live in these two countries. I'm bullish on them. However, that's not to say that the economy doesn't have problems now. You know, when you guys, how many of y'all caught the Disney live stream? Hope, ZBY, thank you. Button 404, how many of y'all caught the Disney live stream, everybody? Xavier, Buttons, thank you. How many of y'all saw that? Y'all saw that Disney live stream, right? You did? A lot of folks caught the Disney live stream. All right. Now, this is the thing that kind of makes me think about it when I leave a place like this, because when I go to Disney, it's a fun time. I'm showing y'all Mickey Mouse. I'm showing y'all, you know, what Disney looks like in China. But what you guys notice is that place was packed even on a Monday, right? I think it was like 70 or 80,000 people went to Disneyland the same day that we went, Cook 13, and it felt very much like it. And it felt very, very much like it. Jeffrey Lee, thank you. So this is what kind of confuses me about the Chinese economy is when I look at it, there's a lot of people out here spending money, going to Disney. Me and Harry, just the two of us, just me and Harry, two of us going to Disneyland, we dropped $600 US, over 4,000 yuan. Now, in certain parts of China, 4,000 yuan is somebody's income for an entire month. We spent that at Disney just for the two of us to go live stream. Brandon, thank you. And Big O, man, thank you so much. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. What I get confused about is I don't get confused about it because I think it tells me something about the economy is that people are still spending money, but they seem to be spending it on experiences a little bit more than walking into these places and buying Louis Vuitton and Gucci. Sam, Brandon, thank you. All right, let's go right now to the bay. Cool, we're gonna go take a left. Now, the one thing I will tell you about being in downtown Shanghai that makes me feel some type of way, Debbie, Brandon, thank you, is that it's very, very empty at this time of the day. Why is that? Because this is a workplace. This right here is like Wall Street. Imagine going to Wall Street at 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. There's not gonna be a lot of people because all the traders, all the analysts, all the associates, all the people that work on Wall Street, they went home already. Especially unless you work at one of those investment banks. But if you're a trader, you're out of there by 5 o'clock when the market closes. Same thing here. Brandon, thank you. All these